My name is Colleen, Sister Van Ryn. We're going to be doing some yoga. This yoga style that we're doing is more yang in nature. It's a little more energizing. It's a little, it builds more strength. It's not we're not doing passive postures. We're going to be doing very active postures for this 30-minute session. So we're going to start with a little warm-up, a few poses to warm up the body, get our lungs going, because it's so important to breathe when you're in these postures. Our first warm-up exercise, we're going to stand with our feet hip-width distance apart. I'm going to show you from the side so you can see the structure of this posture. Okay, so we're bringing our arms over our head, exhaling, doing a little back bend, and then inhaling, swan diving down. Exhale, arms come up, little back bend. Inhale, swan dive down. Few more of these. Last one. And then when we're folded forward like this, you might have your knees easy, bent a little bit. We're just going to dangle here for a minute. Couple more breaths. Not really a minute. We're going to do a couple breaths. When we do the yang yoga, we hold the poses longer. We won't be holding the poses for a long period of time. And now we're going to come up and do that mini back bend and hold it here. A couple breaths. Relax your neck, relax your head back. Keeping your eyes open. And gently come back out of that. Next posture is called awkward pose. You want your feet hip width distance apart, arms up parallel to the floor. Sit back in the chair as if you're sitting in a chair. And then arch your upper body back. Stomach is in. Feels a little awkward, right? That's why they call it awkward pose. Couple breaths here. And gently come up, arms down by your side. Next posture is eagle pose. Bring your arms over your head. Right arm comes underneath your left arm. You want to twist like rope. So maybe you're going to twist once, maybe you're going to twist twice, whatever works for you. Pull those elbows down. Feet are together, stomach in. Sit down again like you're in the chair. Arch your upper body back. And then right leg comes up and over the left, twist like ropes. Maybe you can hook that foot around. Maybe you're just pointing in the right direction. Either way, that's fine. You might notice one side is different than the other side, perfectly normal. You want to bring your knees to the right, upper body to the left. So everything's in one line. Stomach in, elbows down. Keep your upper body back. And change to the other side, arms over your head sideways, left arm comes underneath the right. Bring your elbows down, stomach in, upper body back, and then your left leg's gonna come up and around, as far as it can go. Knees to the left, upper body to the right this time. Stomach is in, elbows are down. Couple more breaths. it down a little lower, elbows lower, upper body back. And change. Arms over your head sideways and arms down by your side. We're going to get into a mini flow. We're going to go from one posture to the next on the right side, and then we'll do the sequence again on the left side. So come to the left side of your mat. Arms over your head. Right foot steps to the right. Nice big step. Arms down parallel to the floor. Turn your right foot out. You want your two heels in one line. Bend your right knee down. You might have to open your legs a little bit more. See how low you can go. One day you want to get that right thigh parallel to the floor. Keep trying. Look over your right shoulder, gazing over those right fingertips. Both legs are engaged. Do not arch your back. Keep those hips forward, spine tall. Both legs are working strong. Maybe sit a little bit lower. Couple more breaths. Now you're going to keep that knee bent. Put your forearm on that right thigh. Left arm stretches up. So this is called side angle pose. You want to feel that stretch all the way from those left fingertips down to that left heel. Everything stretching. If you want to make it a little more difficult, turn your head up. Neck doesn't feel like doing that today, that's fine. Just keep your head straight. Couple more breaths here. And coming out of that, straighten that right leg. We're going to bring our feet, arms to your side. Bring your feet a little closer together. We're going to do standing, stretching, head to knee pose. Turn your feet to the right. The goal is to get your hips squared away. Grab your elbows. I have a hurt shoulder, so I'm going to just grab one elbow. But if you can, go ahead and grab both elbows. Legs are nice and strong. Tuck your chin in and round down. Forehead to your knee. This is a compression posture. So if your forehead doesn't touch your knee, no problem. Just bend your knee a little bit. You want that throat choke sensation. Eyes open, breathing normal, in and out your nose. Before we come up, lock out that right knee again. Legs nice and strong, chin tucked, and slowly, gently come up, keeping those hips squared. Very good. Release your arms. Turn your feet straight again. Open your legs a little bit more. We're going to do separate leg stretching. Hands are on your hips. You're hinging from your lower spine. Nice flat back. Chin is forward. Put your hands on the floor. Your knees might be bent. If you have tight hamstrings, that's fine. If you want to straighten those legs, and that's okay with your hamstring, then do that. Hands are on the floor. The goal is to have a nice straight back while you're stretching your hamstrings. Couple more breaths here. Very good. Hands back on your hips. Gently come up, actions in the waist. Gently come up, flat back. Good. Now we're going to do the sequence on the left side. We're going to do the triangle and side stretch on the left side now. Open your feet a little wider if you need to. Bend the left knee down.
Look over your left shoulder, over those left fingertips. This is warrior pose. I just called it triangle, I'm sorry. This is warrior pose. You want the weight distributed evenly over your legs, so don't put all the weight on that bent knee. Nice strong with the right leg as well. Spine straight in the center. Arms nice and strong. Shoulders are down, neck is long. Couple more breaths here. Hips forward. And we're going to move into side angle. So put your left forearm on that left thigh. I have a very injured shoulder, so I can't hold this. But you're going to stay here with your arm. I'm bringing my arm down because it hurts, but keep that arm up. Feel a stretch from those right fingertips to that right heel. If you want to make it more difficult, turn your head up. If your neck is not feeling that today, keep your head straight. Couple more breaths here. Maybe challenge yourself. Bend your knee a little bit more. Keep breathing in and out your nose. And gently come out of that posture. Bring your feet a little closer together. Turn your hips to the left. So you want to twist, 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 twist those hips. Get those hips in one line. Grab your elbows or your elbow, whatever's easier for you. Legs are strong, stomach in, tuck your chin in, and round down. Forehead to your knee. If your forehead's not touching, no problem. Bend your knee. You want your hips level. That right leg is nice and strong, locked out. One more breath here. Lock out that left knee before you unravel from this posture. Turn to the front. Relax your arms. Right foot back to the place. And just breathe. Right here in Tadasana Mountain Pose. Let's take a breath. Very good. Next posture is, we're going to get on the floor for a little bit. Vajrasana. So we're just sitting on our feet. Tops of your feet flat on the floor. Your spine is tall, so no slouching. Nice tall spine. Focus one spot on the floor, 4 feet in front of you. Couple breaths here. Moving into child's pose. We're going to open our knees, but keep our feet together. Back is nice and flat, no rounding, and gently walk your hands forward until you can't go anymore. So forehead on the floor. Stretch those fingertips forward. Eyes open, breathing is normal. Okay. Gently come back up. Feet together. We're going to move into downward dog. So come to all fours. You want your wrists just below your shoulders, nice alignment. Tuck your toes under, lift your hips up to the ceiling, and try to relax those heels onto the floor. We're going to walk to the dog, so bend one knee, straighten the other. keep the weight evenly distributed over all your fingers. That's gonna keep your shoulders nice and safe. Okay, so really lift those hips up, stand on your tippy toes, and then gently let those heels fall to the mat. Couple breaths here. Move your feet a little closer together. Right leg comes up. Bend the right knee. Turn that hip out. Great hip opener. Couple breaths here. Bring that right leg down. Left leg up. Bend the left knee. Turn the hip out. Keep breathing in and out your nose. You might be starting to feel this in your shoulders. I know I am. Building strength. Building flexibility. One more breath. And bring that left leg down. We're going to come down into a quick child's pose. Just relieve some of that pressure in the shoulders. Ah, this feels so good. Moving into low lunge. Bring your right foot forward. Scooch that left knee back if you need to. You want to keep your knee in line with your ankle, maybe a little bit forward, but definitely don't let that right knee go past your right toes. Holding here for a couple breaths. A little deeper into the pose. One more breath. And right foot back. Left foot forward. Let's do the other side. Feeling any discomfort, just breathe right into it. If it hurts, back up, off out of the posture, totally. You don't want pain. We don't want this to hurt. We want to feel a little uncomfortable. One more breath. Move a little bit deeper. And release. Bring that left foot back. Lying down on your stomach, we're going to do a posture that's going to work our lower back. It's called Sphinx pose. So your forearms are on the floor. Elbows right under your shoulders. All 5 fingers are separate. Press those fingertips into the floor equally the same. Tops of your feet on the floor. Feet about hip width distance apart. Shoulders down away from your ears. Focus one spot about 3 feet in front of you. And just breathe. Couple more breaths here. If you're fine with this pose, stay here. If you want to move a little bit deeper into the pose, we're going to take it to the next level. We're going to turn this Sphinx into a seal pose. We just press our hands into the floor, straighten those elbows, look up to the ceiling, and breathe. This engages our middle back, our upper back, doing a little back bend here. Keep your spine healthy. Healthy spine is so important. Couple more breaths here. And gently lower those elbows back to the floor. Push yourself up, a quick child's pose. Now we're going to do head to knee pose. We're sitting. Bend your knees, grab your big toes with your middle and index fingers, peace sign. Hold on to those toes and then walk your hips back. Right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, until you can't go anymore. So your knees might still be bent, that might be your posture. Or maybe you're gonna get those knees flat on the floor. Flex your toes back, stomach in. With a straight spine, move forward. Pull with the fingers. Move from the lower spine, stomach in, spine straight, eyes open, breathing's normal. Move a little bit deeper into the posture, pull harder, move forward more. And gently come up. Shake those legs out. Okay, let me see, how are we doing for time? Okay, perfect. We're gonna do, we're gonna do happy baby. Lie down on your back. Bring your feet up into the air. Grab your toes. And move side to side. And what do we look like? We look like a happy baby. That's why they call this happy baby. Or if you're holding it still, you look like a dead bug. Sometimes this pose is called the dead bug pose. Either way, it's working your hips. Keeping them open, keeping them healthy. One more breath here. And carefully release, let go of those toes, bring your knees together, feet back to the floor, just breathe. Now, we're gonna do a reclined spine twist. So bring your legs up, shins parallel to the floor, arms out to the side, gently let those knees fall to the left, look to the right. Keep your shoulders on the floor. Eyes open, breathing's normal. Gently, slowly bring your knees back up to where they started and let them fall gently to the right. Looking to the left, shoulders flat on the floor. Eyes open, breathing normal. So you don't have to do a whole class of yoga to get benefits. You could do a little bit of yoga every day, 1 or 2 postures. One or two postures a day is better than no postures. Gently, slowly bring those knees back up to where they started. Lying down in Savasana. Legs are straight, arms by your side. Just going to check our time. Okay, got a few more minutes for the most important posture. So during yoga, you cut off circulation in certain body parts. And when you release the posture, that fresh, rich, oxygenated blood rushes into the area. You've done that on and off for the past 27 minutes. Now you just want your body to be still, and let your circulatory system absorb all the wonderful work you've put into your yoga class today. Eyes can be closed. Your thoughts wander. Just bring your thoughts back to your breath. Breathe in your nose, out your nose. We can learn how to stay present when we're doing our yoga. We can bring this out into the world, staying present in our lives. Being more aware of the Holy Ghost guiding us through life. Yoga is going to help you fine-tune your relationship with the Holy Ghost. We have about 1 more minute here. Just be still. Just breathe. Gently bring yourself back into the room. Wiggle your toes, wiggle your fingers, open your eyes. Roll to the side. Carefully push yourself up. It was an honor to guide you through yoga today. I hope that you can find room in your life to do a little bit yoga every day. Namaste.